What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and the Denver Nuggets has gone up 3-0 over the Los Angeles Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. This series is all but over at this point. Jamal Murray was brilliant in the first half. Jokic came to life in the mid-third quarter and for the rest of the game. And you had KCP and others. Everybody chipped in. Bruce Brown. These guys were on a mission today, and we got Skip Bayless reacting. I'm gonna post up what he said, trolling LeBron in true Skip Bayless fashion. You know what he was gonna do, and you got Shannon Sharpe blaming anybody but LeBron for what happened tonight. Now you might look at LeBron's stats, say he played well, but there's been a common theme with him down the stretch, taking some threes the worst times in the game. And this is why I've always wanted LeBron to become a post player in the second half of his career. If he's not dribbling the ball up the floor, he wouldn't be so enticed or so likely to take so many threes. He needs to get entry passes and see what can happen around the rim. And Stephen A sent a message to him before the game, but Stephen A also reacted to it, and this is what he had to say.
5 minutes left and the Lakers are in trouble because Denver's scoring and they're not. And I told LeBron to stay off the three in the fourth quarter, but he hasn't done it.
LeBron James at the microphone facing a sweep in the Western Conference Finals.
Just got to get one. It's one at a time. Just focus on Game 4, and that's all you can really think about. Obviously this game is over and done with. We had some opportunities, but we didn't come through. So just get ready for Monday, and just got to get one. And so it's one game series for us. So every game counts, obviously.
Jovan.
LeBron, you guys had, I think, a 1 or 2 point lead with midway through the fourth.
1 point lead.
1 point lead.
Yeah.
Then they went on an 11-0 run.
We had back-to-back turnovers, and they hit 2 threes. Just called a timeout. That was the game.
Yeah, I guess what'd you see in that?
That was the game. We had back-to-back turnovers. After Rui went up and made 2 free throws, we went up 1, and we had back-to-back turnovers. And they hit back-to-back threes, made us take a timeout. We never got back in rhythm.
Dan.
LeBron, this team has been in kind of fight for survival mode for months.
Oh, for sure.
Has there been any build-up from that in terms of you guys having to be so locked in for 40 games now or 50 games?
Yeah, we still are. We still are, and we got to come in obviously tomorrow and watch film and be upset and be disappointed and whatever the case may be, and use that and use some of the miscues or whatever the case may be, and also some of the things that we did well to apply to Game 4, and that's all you can worry about.
Dave.
LeBron, what's Denver doing in this series so far that's allowed them to be successful? Obviously, you guys faced them in the conference finals a couple years ago. They have all-stars, accomplished players on their team, but where do you think the edge has been for them?
Obviously Jamal was fantastic in the first half today. He got him off to a great start, and even with that, we were only down 3 at the half. I think it's been the timely shots by their role players. Obviously, I think the KCP, the Michael Porter Jr.'s, the Bruce Browns, even Jeff, hit a big-time timely shot today, when we were kind of going on a run. So I think it's been their supporting cast have kind of made those timely shots that's, allow them to kind of have the edge.
Melissa.
Hey, Bron. You guys had 0.3% written on the whiteboard very recently, signifying your chances of making the playoffs. You guys did anyways. Obviously, the odds of coming back from a 3-0 deficit are even tougher. But is that belief still there?
It should be. I hope so. I don't know. Can't speak for the guys right now because I don't know what's going on through all their minds right now, but I still do. It's time. I'm going right back home and start to refuel and start the treatment process and recovery process and get ready for Monday. So my mindset is always locked in as if it's a Game 1.
Steve.
Yeah, LeBron, follow up to that. The only way you can win this is to make history. You've made history so many times before. You know the game. Does that thought even cross your mind that that's the only way you can do it and you'd like to make history again, obviously?
Of course. That's the only mindset for me, for sure.
Last question, Rachel.
What's the biggest challenge trying to defend Jamal Murray, with him in particular?
I mean, once he gets going, it's kind of hard to turn him off. I mean, obviously, he got going from the very beginning. We watched one clip at halftime where we allowed him to see the ball go in because we didn't match up a transition early in the first quarter, and he had one from their left wing by their bench, a wide open shot. And a guy that has that type of rhythm, and we all know, I mean, Jamal is one of those guys in our league that he'll run off 20 in a quarter or 30 and a half. That's what he did tonight. So, everyone in our league knows that, especially when he gets going, he gets the bouncing and shooting them, the three ball, shooting the mid-range, posting up smaller guards where he can score at all three levels of the game, from the paint, from the free throw line and also from the three-point line. So you tip your hat. He's a hell of a player. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Quick trip.
And you have Kendrick Perkins, with a fake meme pretending he's okay and he's not sad that LeBron's losing right now in this series. And it's people like him and Shannon Sharpe, you can't take their commentary that serious because they obviously have a bias that knows no bounds in what they're saying. And so, yeah, man, you can't hold it in high regard. The Lakers, they had a perfect opportunity to seize the moment tonight, to at least get it to 2-1 and put a little bit of pressure back on the Nuggets. But AD played extremely well. LeBron, he tried to turn it on a little bit in the third, but we needed him to come out assertive and dominant, right away. D'Lo and those guys, they just don't match up well with Bruce Brown. Well, D'Lo specifically don't match up well with Bruce Brown, Jamal Murray, and none of those guards over there. Reeves has been terrific. Only thing I would say about Reeves, though, is he had some bad lob passes tonight. Him and D'Lo had a sequence where they had back-to-back turnovers, and that was also a big part in why they lost tonight. Man, I really thought the Lakers had a chance to win, considering how poorly Jokic was playing early on tonight. But when Jokic came to life, I said, oh man, this is over. And he's scoring down low. This is going to be a long fourth quarter. And they pulled away, show why they were the best team in the NBA all season. So if things keep going the way they're going right now, looks like we'll have a Miami-Denver finals. But shoot, man, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.